Hello, Nation Builders. It's Orche once again. Nice meeting you on this episode. What is so special about you? You are so unique. Your potential is enormous. There's no one like you in this world. You are very unique and so special. Quickly, let me just ask you a question. Do you believe there's greatness in this nation? We can see the hardship going over. Someone may asking, when are we going to come out of this hardship? In the midst of this hardship, do you still believe that this nation, Nigeria, will be very great? That's the question I leave with you while I continue this episode. Welcome to Nation Visual Show. This is a show to motivate individuals who is willing to become the answer to the present challenges facing our community and our nation. And on this episode, I'll be discussing on making Nigeria great with you. I'm so specific. Making Nigeria great with you. But when it comes to nation building, people always look at the president, the governor, or the senator, or those in power, or those in government. They narrowly exclude themselves, not knowing that they are part of the nation building. Their input matters a lot. One thing I always emphasize on, always, no government, no individual can build a nation alone. It's we all making what? Our individual input that makes this nation great. The good news is that this Nigeria today will be great with you. Do you believe it? I wish you know how valuable, how valuable, how cherishable you are to this nation. You take the bull by the horn. So, with you, we have hope. With you, Nigeria will be great. With you, things will go forward. All we just need from you is your input. And that your input will make a difference. So, it's that time we come together as a people and let's ensure we build up this nation we call our own. Have it in mind, building a great nation, building a great Nigeria is not an instant intervention. Rather, it is what? A process. And a process requires time. A process is not just what you just happen overnight. Rather, it takes time to build. Someone once said, great people take great time to build. Great nations take great time to build. So Nigeria is great. It requires time to be great. And that greatness will emerge with you. You're not excluded because this narrow-minded that the government have to fix things have to go on with the government we need a new government. Even presently, some people in this nation, Nigeria, are thinking that, in 2027, I'm not going to vote for this government, I'm not going to vote for this person. No. When it comes to nation building, the government have their input, but major paramount part, or major focal point is mindset orientation, which I already talked in my last episode. So, in essence of a change of government is not a change of government or a change nation does not happen by a change of government alone, but a change of mindset. A change of mindset. Well, I'll put it this way. Change or growth happen not just with the government, but with a changed mind. As a mind will change, are you ready to make inputs to show that this nation, Nigeria, become great again? Because I know the enormous potential you have. I know what God has put in you that will make this nation great. Because with you, we have a great future as a nation. With you, this nation will surely go forward. There's no going backward. See, I've said before, it's a process. You just make your input and things will start going forward. Permit me to put this narrative or this case study. Nelson Mandela went to prison in the process to save his nation. Mahatma Gandhi, in the process to save his nation, went to prison likewise. Martin Luther King Jr. lost his life in the process to save his nation. Mother Teresa even lost his own high-paying job where he was working in school. He at the same time used our life savings to cater for the poor and underprivileged. The question I have today, I have for you, I have for myself, what have you done to save this nation, Nigeria? What have I done to help Nigeria to go forward? Which sacrifice have I paid? Which sacrifice have you paid to ensure that Nigeria go forward again? We're in the area where people just complain, criticize, which is normal as a human being. When things are not comfortable, you have to complain, you have to criticize. No one ever Lincoln said, everybody has the right to complain. Everybody has the right to criticize. But how many have the art to help? Many have the right to criticize the government or individual. But how many have the art to really help? The helping hand are limited. So we have to come together and ensure we build up this great nation. Because I truly believe in you. Our individual input matters a lot. But most of it today, I'll be telling more on the foundation of building a great nation. Because when the foundation is not built, the nation can't be great. The greatness of every building rely on the foundation. Basically, I will narrow this episode to the foundation of building a great nation. Other episodes I will talk about likewise, the same way. As we are going forward in this episode, you know that we are taking step by step and ensure that this Nigeria we are become great again. Let me to share this narrative or this story. It's just a personal story. Let me just put it this way. 2 years ago, I had a scholarship. I have opportunity to study abroad, to further my study abroad. I rejected it. July this year, 2024, I have serious misunderstanding with my parents. I love them so much. My mom dearly. I love you, ma. But one thing is that I have serious misunderstanding with them. Really because I rejected the offer to move to US for seek for greener pasture. Even though they made the fund available for me. The one thing I told them, if everybody leave Nigeria, who then will build this nation? Because building this nation is collective effort, not somebody's effort. It may sound like this, I've told them, I've said it over time, if it look like disrespect to parents, they should forgive me. To you too listening, you can also forgive me because I'm learning, I don't know everything. I felt what is right, what is right to be done. Okay, I went to US, start making money. What happened to Nigeria? That is all. No, it's not just narrow-minded. We think double ways to ensure that we get this right in this nation. I don't know it all. But what I know is that your input matters a lot. My input matters a lot. And collectively, we can build up a great nation. And the foundation of building a great nation is building a family. Family building is the foundation of building a great nation. When it comes to nation, people look at, wow, government has to do something, they have to give us light, they have to build roads, which is very necessary, vital thing. And which everybody needs good thing, good facility to, everybody want to enjoy. But the foundation, if it's not built, all that things look equal, we still go down. So the foundation of building a great is building a great family. So I'll leave you with this message today. You go back, work on your family. What have you done with your family? How have you raised your family? How have you dealt with people around you, the poor, the less privileged around you? What are you doing in society? Is it positive or negative? As someone rightly said, having a great family makes up a great community. Having a great community makes a great state and a great region. And having a great state and great region make up a great nation. This is simple mathematics. You can easily work together. But when the foundation is being corrupt, everything will go wrong way. Everything will go wrong. When we're talking about armed robber, assassin, they came from a family. This politician is bad. This politician is not good. They came from a family. Some family has values. Some family, their own parents have taught their family good values of sort. They can't bend away from it. If our family take the bull by the horn and build a great family, we will not have the nonsense we have in society today. So we have to go back home and start working on ourselves. How do you treat your family members? How do you treat your staffs? How do you treat your workers? How do you treat the poor? You do have value for them or not? You take advantage of the poor, take advantage of your staff, or take advantage of those around you, morally, sexually, and otherwise, as if God is not watching. I can really go anywhere or go to the street, get the money, get the lady on bed. I have my phone, but what legacy am I putting or laying? Which legacy am I laying? What impact am I giving to the society? Well, I have my phone, I've paid the lady that's gone, but what's the legacy I will put on ground? What foundation are we laying? Such foundation can build a great nation. People might not see, but God is watching. That is the honest truth. So we must look into ourselves and ensure we start working on ourselves, working on our family, and ensure we build up a great family. Build up a great family. Treat those around you as a king, as a queen. And you see the enormous potentials we have in this nation. You see the enormous potentials. Because you can really take advantage of anybody. Maybe you can take advantage of your challenges. Maybe you came to do ask for me something. I can say, go, before you give me this thing, I'll do this thing for you. You have to give me the fire, I'll give it to you. You can see there's no such a society. Because God is invisible, people don't misbehave. No. Let's come together. If you see a king, if you see a queen, instead of, even in the poor, in the less privileged, you treat them with respect. Let's respect each other and love each other. And when we love each other, this will start working for us as a people. Nigeria belongs to us. How do you treat your neighbor? How do you treat your staff? How do you treat the poor? If you treat them well, things will go on well. Please, we must come together and build Nigeria. Building Nigeria begins with you, begin with me. When you get this right with yourself, everybody being equal will go right. Let's say every family in Nigeria start working on the family and things start going on well. You see that things start working. Some people don't raise children, give birth to children without raising them in a godly way. Whether it's a Muslim or as a Christian, everybody just leave it till you go and survive yourself. It's wickedness, for God's sake. So we must build our family together and ensure the society is being built, the community is being built. And when the community is built, the state will be built, the region will be built. And when the state is built, the society will be built. Because even the great men, the Bill Gates, the Jack Ma, the Steve Jobs, these Jeff Bezos, they all came from family. Even though Osama bin Laden, the terrorists were saying today, they came from a family. What made the difference is the building. Is the building. Someone builds well, someone is not built well. So, my take on today is for you to go back home. Raise a family in godly values. If you are a Muslim, you have values. If you are a Christian, you also have values. So they ensure that Nigeria will become a beginning. And when that foundation is being structured, and when that foundation is being solid, so we can start what? Building on it. And from there, we can see, as we are going forward, Nigeria will begin again. But today, have it in mind, is the foundation we are building on today. And with you, Nigeria will be great. Thank you. See you in my next episode.